Hello, good people, and welcome to today's stream. How are we all doing today? Let's get a wave in chat going. Hopefully you're all having a good day and are excited for the next episode of the survival series here in Stormworks. We're going to get started in a few seconds here and hopefully have a good stream. You can see most of you guys have voted for if we're going to crash in episode 2. It looks like a lot of you voted. Oh well, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So what do you guys think we should be doing today in the episode? A little bit more building. I think we should get our VTOL done. I think that's going to be fun. When we're starting very, very soon. Very soon. Good guy. Hey, what's going on, man? Mr. Tech, what's going on? F-Gamer, hey, what's going on, CV? Welcome to the stream, guys. Alrighty, so we're going to get started any second now. So we've got the most recent version of the game up and running, of the helicopter or the VTOL, in theory. Guys, let me know how the music is. If it's a little bit too loud, I can always turn it down a bit. If it's a little bit too soft, I can turn it up. Let me know in chat what you guys think of the music and the volume. V22 Osprey. Yeah, it's my version of the V22, and it's obviously designed for survival series, so it's lacking a lot of cool features, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I think it's gonna be fine. Put rocket engines on it. Yeah, once we can afford it. At the moment, we're at 30,000, so we got quite a bit of money. But yeah, we still need to do quite a few things inside here, and get some things up and running. Now, I think the first thing I need to do is I need to fix the winch situation. If you guys remember from the first episode, the winch system works. It doesn't work in tandem, so we need to fix that. If this one goes up, I want this one to go up and vice versa. So we're going to pretty much get rid of this control panel here, and we're going to make it that this control panel controls both of them at the same time. I think will be better. Okie dokie, so I'm going to get that done, and it's going to be pretty simple, I think. We're just going to go to the controls for it, and we're going to get all of it out in theory. So it's this box over here, so we can just get rid of it and fill that in, and then we're going to make it that the controls control both of them. So we're going to go there for that. We're going to do down, which is over here. We're going to do up, which is over here, and that should pretty much be about it. Yeah, up, down, I think is pretty much all we need, really. We can make a little test and see how it's working. Stream lagging? Not lagging that much. We can fix the lag. That should be easy enough to fix it. Maybe just refresh your browser. Just refresh YouTube. Hopefully you'll get rid of the lag. Hopefully. The only thing I can think of. Only thing I can think on my side. Cool. Okay, so I think that should be alright. Let's go and try that. See if that's gonna work. So that should actually do both of them. In and out. Yeah, that works. That works. Let's go and see if it still works. So I think it's what, 1 and 2. Yeah, so that works. So it controls both of them at the same time, which is good. Hopefully that'll be all right. Okay, so we've got that done. What else do we need to do, chat? What was there else that we needed to do? Put landing floats on. No, it's I think the helicopter will float by itself. Add all these controls in to make sure everything works, really. Cool. So we got a bunch of things that we need to add, to be honest. So battery we won't need, of course. GPS we will need, so we need to add that in somewhere in our creation. Maybe underneath here could be a good option. Let's put it in whites. Yeah, that should be alright. So we're going to add the GPS block. We'll get that added on. We can keep a buzzer. I don't think we really need it. This is, what is this? Over here. On signal we can get rid of. Do we need the screen? Yeah, I think we do need the screen. So we'll add a screen in to our creation somewhere for the autopilot system. Maybe here in the center could be a good option to add one in on the center of the creation. That could be one. We need to think about all the other controls that we have inside here. But I think we can definitely fit a autopilot system in. So I'm actually going to delete some of this off, and we're going to add in a monitor over there for our autopilot system. That's good. We can also go and add a compass in. So we're going to go underneath the creation, just add a compass somewhere, actually maybe in the nose. Can't add one there. Let's see. Try and find just a little spot where we can add this compass in. So it's out the way. We'll never really see it, but it is here if we do need it for future reference. So maybe over here we'll get rid of a little bit of the weights and put the compass inside the front there. Cool. So that compass is done. We also have our GPS points, which we can probably put on the roof here and get that in over here, I think. Cool. So that will be our autopilot system, and we might as well also paint all this black at the same time. Cool. And we'll put something else up here. Maybe, I guess we could also even put these things up on the roof for the autopilot stuff. Yeah, that could be an option. Let's go and put that stuff on the roof there. So we're going to go and just grab this stuff there and put that on. Let's go and cut it and put it underneath there. So guys, this is just one of my pre-made navigation systems or autopilot systems that I use on a lot of my creations, and it just works really well. It's going to be quite interesting to see how we're going to get it working for a VTOL. So it's going to be a little bit different from I think what we normally do, but we should be able to get it working. I don't foresee too many issues with it, to be honest. We also need to find a nice little spot to put it, which probably could be over here somewhere at the back. So let's go and grab the autopilot and let's put it in the back here. I think we have enough space. Yeah, we do. Cool. And let's stick that in, and let's also just make sure we paint this to match the rest of our build. And we're just going to cover all that stuff up over there. Cool. We're also going to paint the front there, so that's done. Nice. Okay. What is the controller for the winch called? I don't have it on the workshop, but it's my it's just my front winch MC that I use for pretty much a lot of my creations. It's pretty simple one. It does 4 things. I think it has a mag all up and down, and also has the winches out on it. Cool. So we've got the autopilot stuff in. We just need to obviously connect all of it up and make sure it all works. So the first thing we're going to do is connect the compass over to the autopilot. So compass inputs, we also have the X position, which is over there. Y position over there. X target, so that's from the keypad. A. B is Y target. We have steering, so we can connect that up just now in a few seconds. We also have roll, so we'll connect that up in a few seconds too. We've got our throttle, so we'll connect that up. We also have pulse waypoint entered. That will be from our keypad, which is over there. Make sure obviously everything has electricity, so that's also very important. So that's GPS system, and I think that's it we will need, yeah. So that is all connected, and double check everything. Electricity, and also the composite panels, which we just added. So everything should have electricity now, which is good. Did you use the diamond windows for the cockpit? Yeah, I did. I used the new diamond windows that we have in the last. The steering, the roll, and also the throttle. Now the throttle is going to get connected over to. It's going to get connected over to our VTOL mode. So as we move forwards and backwards, we're going to use, or sorry, as we use the autopilot system, it's going to either pitch the blades forwards or backwards. So that's how we're going to control the autopilot system. I think it will work. Well, I've tested. Steering is going to get connected over to whatever is controlling our steering, which is the rudder over here. So what we could do is just use like an add block and connect it over there. We also have, what else? Oh, we could, yeah, let's keep it like that. And then we also have the roll, which we could also connect up. So we could add an add block onto that if we wanted to. Could be an option. But another option we can do is on this, we have a seat in over there. So we could add another one of those, possibly. Just thinking of how to do the stabilization system. So we kind of want to just skip that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually edit this controller. I'm going to edit this controller bit, not too much, but I'm just going to edit it ever so slightly. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a new node on here, and this is going to be our composite out. So instead of having like a numbers coming out, or yeah, we're going to have composite coming out instead, and that's going to be our seat, or actually no, it's going to be our AP out, and that's going to go over to the VTOL thing that we have at the moment. I love tanks, thank you very much, man. Howdy. Cool, so we've got the AP out on there, and we can go into here and we can find it, which is just over there. So we want to send a few things into that. So we're going to go and grab a, let's see, we're going to grab a right number, and we can grab that, and we can add that in there, and we're going to have 4 channels. Remember, the seat has theoretically 4 numbers. So you have A and D, which is steering, which is channel 1. So we're going to go, let's find our steering, which is channel 1. We also have pitch, which is number 2, which we're not really going to worry about right now. We just need the steering, actually. We could also add the roll in. And the roll is, actually the roll is A and D, and the steering is number 3. Okay, so that's cool. We got that in. That should be fine in theory. So that's good. So we can update that and then go over to this controller, which is TT's tilt rotor module. And I just need to add on the steering, if I'm correct, into this. So you can see the steering comes from our seat and it goes up into here, into this number 3. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to add a add onto that over here, connect that there, and then we're going to bypass that through into these things over there. And then now on this controller we can go and add in our composite in inputs, and that's going to be our AP in, and find it wherever it is. There we go. And we're going to now read those numbers that's coming from our autopilot system, and we're going to just read, I guess we can read 4 of them. Actually, we need number 3 and we need number 1, which is our roll. Cool, so we're going to read both of those. Number 1 we'll deal with later. Let's deal with number 3, which is going to go over there. Happy days. So that's going to go out to our steering, and then roll is, I think this one, yeah, 1, which is over here. So we're going to add another add block. We're going to put it over here, and we're going to take that, add it there, take that, add it there, and then this is just going to go into all of these things. And we're just theoretically just adding those numbers together, and fantastic. So there we go. So that should ideally work. We'll have to wait and see. What happens with that. But it should be pretty good. Cool. So let's update that. Let's make sure we connect that over to there. And I think that's about it, really. I don't think we need anything else. We can configure this. So we can make it grayscale. Invert the roll and steering, we'll have to check if we need to do that. Throttle limit's fine. Acceleration, deacceleration, we'll have to check that also. Target addition threshold, 30 is cool. Minimum throttle for steering. Yeah, I guess we can put 50. And then steering multiply should be alright. This is taking a risk trying to set up this autopilot in survival series, because if I crash this, it's going to be hard to get this autopilot, this VTOL back. So I'm hoping everything's going to go right. We'll have to wait and see. I'm also going to add one more add block, because I have the rotation target here, which I want to add onto our throttle of our AP system. So I'm just going to add an add block somewhere in our creation, maybe here at the back, possibly somewhere out the way. So just over there, and let's go and find our throttle, which is going to go, let me just double check everything. Throttle, tilt input, okay, that's fine. So we're going to take that and we're going to add it to that, and that's going to get added to that, and then that's going to go back into our throttle, which is somewhere around here. Make sure we have it correct. Where did I put that? Hold on, let me just check this. Okay, and it goes into this. Okay, that's fine. So that goes there. This one's going to go there, and this one is going to go there. So that should hopefully being the key word, that should work. Have I ever thought of streaming on Twitch instead of YouTube? I have. At the moment, I'm happy with YouTube. My audience, you guys, are on YouTube. I might do it in the future. I might. If we carry on with the every Thursday stream, we might move over to Twitch. But at the moment, I'm happy on YouTube, to be honest. Cool. I'm just checking a few other things. I think everything should be all right. So we're just going to do a quick test here. So let's spawn this in. Let's jump in our seat. We also need to do the Stormlink thing, but we'll test that in a few minutes. Let me just check this. I want to just test before we do anything else. Let's turn this on. This should be turning on now. Let's get our lights on. Let's throw this in here. And then we have an option there to turn the AP on. Okay. And if we were to turn this on, you can see our rotor blades, and we're also turning at the same time. So that should be all right in theory, guys, in theory here, of course. I'm hoping it will be. We're going to test it out now. So let's get our throttle up. We might actually want to sleep. Hold on, guys. I'm going to just take that. I'm going to sleep until it becomes daytime so you guys can actually see what's going on here. And hopefully... Yep, there's the bed there, so let's just sleep until it becomes daytime. Let's go wake up as soon as it becomes daytime. There we go. And let's exit the bed. Let's try the new autopilot now. Hopefully it'll be alright. Let's test that out. So in here, let's turn it on. And this is going to be interesting. So... yeah, I guess we can just test it till that point. Everything looks alright. Let's go out of the hangar. So we're going to do 2 to bring us out of the hangar. Yeah, that looks alright. Actually get our lights on. And let's straighten up there. And let's go up. Cool. Lag. Sorry if it's lagging, guys. I do apologize. So let's try and fix the lag for you guys. I'm going to sort that out now. Hopefully the helicopter's not going to kill us, or the VTOL's going to kill us. Okay, let's try and fix this. So I don't think there's anything I can do about the lag, guys, unfortunately. Don't think there's anything I can really do about the lag at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, so far it looks alright. Let's try and test this autopilot out. So we're going to enter in our large keypad, and then we're going to go and see if we get to that point. So we're going to flip the AP on. Whoa, okay, yep, that didn't work. I might need to invert some things. That was really quick. When is the Q&A for the developer coming out? We still need to record it. I think you guys just finished submitting all the questions and things, so we need to finish that and get that out. It's super weird. It's the Oh, I think you know what the issue is at the moment, guys, and why this is all acting really weird, is that I think the AP is just automatically on. Hold on, let me just check this stuff. Don't crash. Yeah, I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. Yeah, I think I need to get rid of this. I think I need to get rid of this here. I'm correct. Let's see if we can delete that. That should hopefully now fix the issue that we were having. So that's getting added to that. This can, what is this here? Invert roll and steering. No, we don't need that. So we can delete all that off. That should hopefully fix the issue we were having with it not working that well. Hopefully. Okay, and update that and let's try again. Let's see if that's gonna work now. So we're going to get this on. We're going to put our keypad in. We're going to cool, so we're gonna up here and we're gonna test the autopilot. Okay, so autopilot, we're gonna throw it on, which is AP on. I've got that in, I've got that in. Let's see. Oops, yeah, that's not happy. I wonder what's happening though. Oops, let's bring it back before we end up going too far. I wonder what's happening though with it. Maybe it could be the forwards and backwards. We can try just disable the forwards and backwards though. So if we were to go and disable the throttle, and let's see, maybe then it could also be the roll. That could also be it. The roll's issue isn't one of the issues. So I'm actually just going to disable the roll inside of the controller here. So this controller, no, it's the other one. I'm just going to disable the roll. And the roll is, let's check. This one? Yeah, this one. I'm going to disable that. That should also help us a little bit. We can just test it out and then diagnose it as we go through. I think will probably be the best thing. Yeah, I was almost crashed, almost being the key word, but once again, we're just, it doesn't count, no, because we're testing the autopilot. We're testing the autopilot system, so it's not theoretically a crash. Theoretically. Let's just go and get this all started up and running. Yeah, theoretically not a crash. And let's put a waypoint a little bit further away from here, like there maybe. I'm also going to clear the waypoints, and let's enter the new one in. Let's go out of the hangar. Let's go up. It doesn't count. Any dates for the Q&A? I presume the Q&A will come out next week, is from my guess. I guess the Q&A will come out next week. Cool, so we're going to try this. We're going to keep that on. We've got all this on. Now, in theory, it shouldn't touch the rotation of our engines. That will be manual from us at the moment, and there shouldn't be anything else. So let's go and put it into VTOL mode. Okay, so we're in VTOL mode. Oh, we're going so low. Come on. Okay, that was a crash. That was a crash, and we are way too far now from our base. Great. I don't know why it went down so quickly. Let's just go make sure we go up to the sea before we actually die. Here. Okay, cool. I don't know what happened. Why it went down and dived like that. I don't think we added anything in that should change it for the autopilot system. But once again, we're just doing testing, guys. So I'm going to try and get this back to base. And the easiest way for me to get that back to base would just be to enable to move it back. So we're going to teleport the vehicle back to our base, if I can. Should be able to. Let's see. By putting the settings in. So allow vehicle, teleporting, map vehicles. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, cool. So we can put that back in base. Now, normally I wouldn't do that in survival series, because obviously that's not really part of survival series or creative mode, or sorry, creative mode, career mode. But I'm doing it now just because we're testing the autopilot stuff, and I haven't really done the autopilot stuff before. Cool, let's get some meds before we actually die here. There we go, cool. So I don't know why it dipped like that. Let's try it one more time and let's see if we can get it to work. So we're gonna get it up. Let's get our RPS up. Maybe we didn't have enough power in the engines, but I thought we did, to be honest. We're trying to get a higher elevation also. And let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can get that working. Yeah, I crashed. I did crash. But to be honest, we're building here. We're not really playing career at the moment. Let's go and move forwards a bit. And let's go forwards. Cool. And let's go up. You can kind of hear it like the engines are somewhat dying, so I might need to change the gearbox settings on it. Yeah, you can see, look at that. We're dipping down, see like that? Which means we lost power. Why are we losing power on these engines? Is my question. Did I change the gearbox settings? I don't think I did I? Yeah, let's increase this to 6 blades. And let's bring this down to a 5x2. Maybe that will help us a little bit. With some power issues that we're having at the moment. We could have called the NJ rescue service. We could have called the helicopter in to save us if we needed to. We definitely could have. Okay, let's go and bring it through. Let's see. The engine sounds quite strong now, so I'm hoping that's going to be strong enough now. Cool. Let's go and bring that up. Okay, so that sounds a little better now. You can see we're not dipping down like we were earlier on. Seems like we are losing power a little bit, but not much. Okay, so that could have been an issue why we dived earlier on when we put it into VTOL mode. So we should be good now. So let's go and throw that on there. Let's put ourselves into VTOL mode. So that will be 2. See how that works. So we're still diving down. Why are we diving down like that? See, that doesn't make sense to me because everything was fine. Almost feels like we don't have enough power on the propellers. I didn't disconnect anything else, did I? No, everything else is still connected. That's weird. Oh well. So let's try this now. And I'm gonna just try it right now once we get up to a good height. Ooh, so for some reason we're not strong enough anymore. Why are these engines not strong enough all of a sudden? Yeah, the microcontroller is going to say that it doesn't have, the RPS is too low. That's weird, because it was working perfectly fine when we finished the last season, or last episode off. May need a bigger engine? Possibly, but normally that wouldn't be the case, to be honest. Normally, at least, being the key word here. I mean, we can add some more cylinders and things and see if we get some more power out of it. But usually we have enough power. I think the autopilot's working. We just, yeah, something's wrong. Let's bring this back down to 3 blades. And let's go and try it again. Let's see if we can get this up and running. The monitor is too heavy. No, because we didn't have the monitor in the first before we made the changes. So that wouldn't have changed anything. Or we need to add more gearboxes. That could be the other thing. That's fine. But you can see, look, I've lost power all of a sudden. Look at that. I've just lost the power. That is very weird. I want to check the controller. So 16 RPS. So that's good RPS. Maybe more gearboxes? We need to add more gearboxes on. 4 prop, yeah. But I went up to 6 props or 5 prop earlier and it wasn't... Still was struggling. I could try and increase the gearbox settings again to 3x1. Or we can try dropping the gearbox settings to maybe like 3x2, but I don't think that's going to work. But we'll try. See if that makes a difference. Increase that on that. Yeah, let's try. Go forwards now. Maybe we need to add more gearboxes. Yeah, because now look, we don't even have enough power to lift anymore. So we're at max RPS. What's our... Yeah, RPS is at 18, so we actually can't lift anymore. We don't have any more power. So, we need more gearboxes, I think. So what I'm going to do is, in here I've got 1 gearbox, but I want to raise everything up now. How much space do we have to work with? Can I raise this up by 1? I think I can. So let's try it. So we're going to take this, and let's take this other one. There we go. And we're going to cut it, and let's go up just by 1. Just like that, and we're going to put in 2 more gearboxes facing towards the engine. Yeah, let's do it facing towards the engine. So 2 more facing towards the engine. Let's get some electricity on those, and we're going to increase the gearbox settings here. So 3x1, 3x1, and this one's going to be, let's do 2-to-1. Maybe too much, but hopefully that'll be all right. Cool, let's test that out. On. Oh, I forgot to merge it. My bad. There we go. Let's see if we can get this to work. Now it seems like it's struggling to start the engine. No, it's getting there. Okay. We can actually just try it in the hangar, actually. See if it's got enough power to lift off. Ooh, yeah, that's got quite a bit of power now. Yeah, I think that's good, guys. I think we are in business. We just need another gearbox, I think, was the thing. Let's go forwards a bit here. Okay, let's try now. Almost like we have too much power. Look how we're bobbing around. Whoa. Go back into VTOL mode. Why are we bobbing around like that? Whoa. Okay, Stormworks. These are freaking out. Stabilization. It's like, look at it, it's absolutely freaking out. I don't know what's going on there. We need to just get this back into base, but it's gonna be hard. Let's just breathe this. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we got too much power now. Yeah, let's try and bring this back down to like a 3x2. Let's see if that makes a difference. No, it doesn't have enough power. You have to have gearboxes on. Let's go and increase that. Let's put that on. But we didn't do much. We haven't done much in terms of changing the settings. The only thing that Autopilot is doing the steering. So, trying to think what we've changed or what we've done. The winch is glitching out. Oh, I'm just gonna go and bring it up. Maximum up, so that doesn't hurt us, I think. Let's go forwards a bit. Whoa! It's almost got too much power now. Bring the gearboxes down again. 6x5. Spawn it in. Let's try that now. But I haven't changed any settings. Cool. Let's turn that on. Let's go and fix this. Cool. And let's go and test this out now. Hopefully this is alright. Yeah, we can add a button, or we can even add an automatic gearbox system at some point. But this is just testing, just to make sure this thing actually works. But I don't know what happened from last episode to this episode, because last episode we were fine. But now, I don't know. Okay, so let's see if this thing can actually go up. So it's got enough power now. Is the power going to die? No, that seems almost fine, actually. So that seems fine. Try and go forwards a bit. No, see, we're losing power. Look at that. I'm not doing anything on the controls. We've just lost all of our power. Why are we losing our power all of a sudden? Now we got the power back. Oh well, that's interesting. And now we've got... Now, if we were to put it into VTOL mode... Now we go into shaky mode. That is very weird. It's perfectly fine in the last episode. But it's working now. Barely. Barely. But it is working though, which is good. I guess we can test the autopilot system out. So... I guess are we decreasing our alt? No, alt looks fine. AP on. So look at, yeah, so it almost looks like the AP system is a little bit too sensitive. Maybe that's what's causing the issues. I don't know, it can't be, because the only thing we've got on it is the steering. But I guess the AP system is working though. It's just not that good. Okay, so we need to bring this back into base though. So let's put this back into that mode, and let's bring it back to base, and let's see if we can get this thing to, so set waypoints, let's clear the waypoints, and let's put our new one in. Cool. And then we can go forwards. So that's fine now. Nosing us down a bit, but that's, yeah, almost fine. Now it's shaking. That must be the... I don't know. Working now, which is fine. Working fine. Chat, what's going on? Something is shaking the tail. I think it's the autopilot system. It's the autopilot system. It's either not strong enough or it's too strong and it's too sensitive. So we just need to change the sensitivity of the steering, and I also need to add some roll, I think, on. So we get some roll options for this. Yeah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Could be a gyro. There is no gyro. There is no gyro in this thing. But it's the autopilot, because I'm sure if I disable the autopilot, the wiggle wiggle still happening? Yeah, it is actually. Okay, so... But now the wiggle wiggle's gone. Huh. Okay. Well, we're back at base and we can bring it into the hangar now, so that's fine. Let's go and play around with a few things. So we're gonna go here. Roll limit the acceleration time. That's okay. Target distance ratio. Steering and multiplier is on 1. I mean, we can set that down. Steering multiplier is on 1. We don't want to adjust that. I guess we could adjust some of this. But I don't want to adjust that too much, I think. Need retracting landing gear? Yeah, we will at some point. We will put retracting landing gear on some point, but not right now. I do want to lower these, I think, so we're just going to clean this up a bit. And then we're going to lower these props here, I think would be a good idea. I'm just going to go underneath here and let's go here. And let's just lower these down ever so slightly, not by much. Just going to go and control that, just like that. And yeah, that's good. So we can take that, we're going to cut it. We're going to go 1, 2 down. Yeah, 2, maybe 3 down. No, that much down. Okay, cool. We just need to worry about that pivot there. So we can possibly do that. And then let's actually do that. We're going to paste it. We're going to delete that off, bring it back and cut it again, and then put it in there so it doesn't delete our pivot. Cool. And we can rejoin that up. Cool. So that's done. We need to do the other side. So we're going to do the same process. We're going to put that there. Grab this, take rid of that, go here, go up, go cut, 1, 2, down, there we go, and paste that in. We're going to make sure we join it over here. 1, come on, can you join? 1, 2, 1, 2, there we go. And now we just need to do the rotor blades. So we're just going to grab that and go across like that. Cut it, 1, 2, so that should be fine. Yep, cool. Paste that in, and then we're going to connect the rotor blades to the engines, and we can even clean up this here. So just add some blocks on, and this on. Cool. Fantastic. Okay, so that is fixed, and that should be all right. The steering, we might need to add a multiplier. I'm going to add a 4 multiplier on the steering, I think. I also want to reconnect the roll. I think I want to, yeah, I want to reconnect the roll. So we're going to go here and we're going to reconnect the roll. Hopefully that doesn't break it. Let's go and test that and let's see if that's going to work. When is the Q&A video? I'm guessing it's going to be next week. It's going to come out next week. That's my guess on the matter. We got 1 engine working. Why have we got? Did I not connect anything? I did connect that. That is definitely working. Did something get disconnected? I wonder if something got disconnected. That looks fine. That looks fine. Did we disconnect something, chat? As why this rotor blade is not working all of a sudden? Didn't think we did we? That's connected. That's connected. Then why is that rotor blade not working? Let's check again. Why is that rotor blade not working all of a sudden? Looks like the engine's on and it's definitely working. It's just not connecting to anything. Interesting. That's in there. That's in there. That's fine. Why is that not turning? We've definitely got electricity on the gearboxes. Gearboxes are fine. What the heck is going on there? Is it the rope? Maybe. No, the rope is connected. What the heck is going on there? So that goes to rope there. That goes to rope there. This engine has definitely got everything it needs. Oh, somehow we managed to delete something. Okay, we deleted a cylinder. I don't know how we did that. Not a cylinder, but okay, that's interesting. Don't know how that happened. But that's easy enough fix, I guess. We can just put it back. Simple, easy. We could even add some more. Could add that there. Could. No, I'm not going to. No, no, no. Let's keep how we got it. Okay, cool. Everything else looks alright. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that should have fixed it now. Yeah, crankshaft missing. Yeah, we've got it. So it's working. That's cool. Let's get the engines on. Yes, there we go. We can also add an electrical engine at some point to help with the starting up process. That could be a good idea. That could definitely be a good idea, I think. Cool. Okay. So that's fine. Let's go forwards a bit. Okay, so far so good. Let's go up. Let's see if we maintain our power. Seems alright. That seems alright too. Fantastic. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good though. Good, good, good. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can go forward. So we're going to just angle ourselves and we're going to press 2. And hopefully we're not going to crash and die. No, that was fine. So that worked 100% fine now. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's check out the autopilot stuff. So we're going to add that on. Now, hopefully we don't go crashing into the ocean floor. AP on. Chat. What else do we need to add on, chat? Let me know. Lag? I don't know why. It seems like it just keeps on disconnecting. You guys. I'm not too sure. Buffering. Let's see if we can try and get you guys. Yeah, Freem froze for a sec. Yeah, it was, it seems like it's disconnecting. Seems like it's disconnecting every now and then, which is super weird. Yeah, I'll post it on the workshop at the end of the survival series. I always do that. Once it's all finished and ready to go. Cool. So hopefully, guys, that's not going to lag that much for you guys now anymore. And it's going to be a little more smoother, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, mission. We need to extinguish a fire and rescue casualties in the ocean. So we're going to try and see if we can do this mission. It's really close, so that should be good. Cool. Okay, let's go forwards. Let's angle it forwards a little bit. Cool. Oh, seems to hit our rotor on that side. Why are we turning? Just have a look at the... What the heck is going on now? It seems like this autopilot thing is just not happy with us for some reason. Which is super weird. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go back to our original version, ladies and gentlemen, that we had at the beginning of the series. I don't know why. Super buggy and weird, but that's something I can fix at a later point. Let's just fix this winch that we had earlier on. So I'm just going to try and all fix this stuff and get it all working quickly. So winch up, cool, and winch down, cool. Okay, so that's fixed. This needed an extra gearbox and we needed to move it down by 2 blocks. So let's do that quickly for you guys. We're going to take that. We're going to do that. Try and get this all working and fixed. I'm going to cut 1, 2, paste. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Cool. Cut 1, 2. Cool. Let's just join that together. Done. Cool, so that's fine. Let's do that. And then we just need to add another gearbox And let's go and rotate that in there. And then we're going to drop that in, and let's do cut, down one. Yep, that's good. And then we're going to cut and down one. Cool. Okay, so that is done, and hopefully now we're not going to have any more issues with our lovely plane or helicopter or VTOL, whatever you guys want to call it. Hopefully it'll be good. I don't know what's happening with that autopilot stuff, but that's the cool thing about building, is you get to test things and you get to play around with things and figure out what's not working and what is working. It's all about trial and error, really. Cool. Okay, so let's make sure we got electricity on our things here. Cool, so that's good. We've got that on. We could even do a hold course or bearing hold. That could be a cool thing to do. But we'll leave that for another time. Let's just fix the gearbox settings. So we're gonna go 3x2. What else should we do? I think we're good. We're gonna go 3 blades on that. Maybe increase the count. 5 blades. Cool. 5 blades, that's fine. We've got everything. I want to do this mission, guys. I want to get that done. So let's go and spawn us in, and let's go and do that mission. Hopefully the VTOL will work now. Now that we've got rid of this autopilot system, I'm hoping everything is going to work well now. Hoping being the key word. Oh, it's struggling to start, isn't it? Lower gearbox settings, or we need to add an electrical motor at some point. Okay, so we're up. Let's go forwards. Oh, we've got lots of power now. Okay, so that looks good. Let's go up. Whoa! Okay, yeah, that wasn't happy. Let's reduce this down 6x5. 6x5. And maybe bring that 4 blades. Okay, let's try again. When the autopilot is sus, yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. It's framing for me. It's fine on my side, guys. Got no errors. Stream is chugging along nice on my side. Don't know what's going on. Maybe refresh your browsers. That's the only thing I can think. Refresh. Ooh, I can see you guys are getting crashed out there, which is weird. Okay, let's go and slow down here. We're gonna turn around. Cool, and let's go forwards. What we can do is we can always try and restart the stream, guys, if it keeps on crashing for you guys. We can try that. Let's go and rescue these guys. Apparently there's a fire on board, so we're going to sort that out too. Cool, let's go and rescue these guys. Whoa. Okay. So we should be right on top of the fire. Probably not a good idea. Let's move this helicopter or VTOL just a little to the left there. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna hop out right now. So let's jump into some of the rescue harnesses. So we're going to press this, which is winch out. So that should bring both the winches out there. Let's push the winches out a little bit. Okay, so push that one out. Let's push this one out. Happy days. Oh, we fell out. Happy days. Let's do that. That's not good. That we fell out. Not good at all. Don't know why. Yeah, restart the stream. Okay, so we'll restart the stream, guys, quickly, and hopefully get this sorted for you guys.